Oh, fuck yeah! And we are back with more Ace Attorney. Yeah. I want to get out of this. Been a bit of a rut. I'm just kind of bored. So, why did I get an autosave for episode 1? We're starting with episode 2, The Monstrous Turnabout. I think it was either Apollo or Phoenix who left to do some shit, and one of our 3 lawyers is going to be absent. So, it's time for this one. Let's see. Is this Silver Samurai?
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the Forbidden Chamber.
An iconic American folk legend.
Night, night, Alderman.
Oh, God. Murder! So that's our killer? That's our murderer? Unless this is just shows.
The revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
A few months prior to the courthouse bombing. Alright, there was a courthouse bombing. April 17, 12:13 p.m. Write anything, agency. Guess I'm a little early. Oh, hey, Apollo! Getting an early start today? Is this going to be an Apollo episode? We're going to be playing as Apollo again. Yay! Yeah, this is the first job I've had in a while, after all. Well, aren't we all fired up? Well, it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it, anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details. Work? Is that how he put it? Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again. You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo. Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot's happened since then. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. Is this gonna be the one where we defend a fucking whale? I've heard about that one. My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Write Anything Agency, and it's where I work. Don't let the name fool you. It's definitely a law agency. But don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly. It's the law agency part of this office that's usually forgotten. Can't you just call it, like, Write Talent and Law Agency? I don't fucking know. This is Trucy Wright, budding magician. And adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. She sometimes makes me help with her magic tricks. And what's wrong with that? You're one of the agency's talents as well. I was under the impression that I was a lawyer. Maybe show your attorney's badge to prove it. Oh, we better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's going to make it, so let's get going. Oh? Where are we going? What about the job he mentioned? This is the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now, come on. Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming. Well, this is the Write Anything Agency, you know. And there's no law-related work at the moment, so... Tell me again why I chose to work here. Where is Mr. Wright, anyway? Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. But don't worry, just focus on your job, and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Well, let's go. We don't have all day. I need to talk to Wait a second! And another day of anything goes begins at the Write Anything Agency. No, I wanted to check Charlie the houseplant. Fuck! Ninetales Vale. Oh god, creepy-ass spider animatronic. Yokai Lane. Wow, this is cool and definitely American. I would like to go here in real life. So what are we doing way up here in the mountains? This is Ninetales Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here. Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters? No, no, these... What are you talking about? This is America. We're in America. I guess that explains all these weird things. These are American folklore. Speaking of which, wasn't Ninetales Vale founded by Japanese immigrants? They were founded by American immigrants who were born here in America, because this game takes place in... Okay, you know, I'm done. You know what? Because, like, as you all know, in the localized version of Ace Attorney, instead of taking place in Japan, it takes place in an alternate United States that was heavily influenced by Japanese immigrants, because anti-Japanese sentiment never took root in America. So, honestly, it looks like a better world. Well, except for the batshit laws, but America has batshit laws too. Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at the Alderman's Manor. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here. In other words, I'm your chaperone, because your dad was too busy. Daddy said that with those horns of yours, you'd make a great addition to their festival. I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so thoughtful of him, Polly? I could do without the thoughtfulness like that. Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly, the festival grounds are this way. Alright, guess it's time to move to QB Manor Garden. QB. That evil fucking thing from Madoka Magica? Ugh. Manor. I can't even examine. Wow. This looks like the location where Oddjob demonstrates his ability to throw a hat. And he would destroy one of those statues. Wow, this place is really something. It definitely feels like a different world here. Trucy. Oh my god, I love her already. Jinxie! And this is? My friend, Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She's gonna be the, murder suspect and our client for this one, isn't it? She just happens to be the maid here. Oh, yep, the servant. They always suspect the servant first. 2 horns, a love of red. Are you a demon? No. I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. He is a demon. Yeah, what the? Nice. Be gone, foul beast. You look great, Polly. Fills in some of that space on your forehead. What is this thing? It's a warden charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds. But I'm not a monster. Maybe I should have told her you're a good demon. Or you could just say I'm human. Don't bleh. The Red Demon, emissary of the underworld. I got up early to do my hair for this. Can I take this off now? So you can eat me? I'm not going to eat you. Forgive me, oh terrible one. Tone down your cords of steel, Apollo. You're scaring her out of her wits. Don't worry, I'm already full. Please stay that way. Great, now I'm playing along too. Listen, I am an attorney, and this badge proves. Would you mind taking a look at this? No, thank you. Be gone, foul demon. Banished again. That's what you get when you flash a girl like that, even if it was just your badge. Sheesh, you make it sound like I'm some kind of creep. Yeah, okay. So, I wanted to ask you about Ninetales Vale. Be gone, foul demon. Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally. I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself. Please don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry. Not a demon, I'm a lawyer, which is a different type of evil. This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight. If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look. Well, there's my attorney's badge, but ouch, unnecessary roughness. Looks like I have to present some proof. Proof that I'm 100% human. But I already presented the fucking... I wanted to show you this. What is it? It's my attorney's badge. You see, I'm not a demon. I'm a lawyer. Really? You're a lawyer? Whew. Maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon. Does it protect you from Enmadayo's judgment? Who's Enmadayo? I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who judges the dead for their sins. Uh-oh. I think now she thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly. That's kind of redundant. Can I go back to just being a normal demon? Please. Please don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. I'd prefer a Turkish bath if possible. A Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than bath? No, she's bathing in turkey juice. Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray. Eek. Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, have mercy on my soul. I told you I'm not a demon. And Chusi, you're just making this... Oh, she mad. You just leave that Enmadayo to me. Isn't that great, Jinxie? Uh-huh. I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife. Will someone tell these two I'm human already? The lawyer is very human. So, Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter of the monster craze. Uh-huh. Barely anyone had even heard of it before, but now it's packed with tourists. Really? So, the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival? It was the alderman's idea, but I'd be careful if I were you. There were lots and lots of yokai prowling about Ninetales Vale. Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something? Wow, someone should create a device that allows you to capture yokai. And create a whole franchise around that concept. Uh-huh, and they're hungry too. Man-eating monsters, and they're all over the place. Uh-huh, in fact there was one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring, but when I opened the door nobody was there. It was the Ding-Dong Demon. How else could you explain it? Ding-Dong Demon, that's what I call my penis when I see titty. When I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch. Well, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here at the manor. The demon Tenmataro. He's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber. Tenmataro? The Forbidden Chamber? Psycho Mantis? About that yokai you said was imprisoned here at the manor. Is it true? Uh-huh. He's a super evil demon named Tenmataro. Here, take a look at this scroll. Ooh. Tenmataro's the dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary. So that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber. Uh-huh. He was defeated by the village guardian yokai, the Nine-Tailed Fox, and locked away forever. So, you're saying Tenmataro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber? Uh-huh. But he's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, we should be perfectly safe, because there's a really powerful sealing charm on the door keeping it shut tight. What a charm and security system. You can keep the scroll if you want. The alderman gave me this, but just holding it gives me the chills, so... thanks, Jinxie. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Wright. Yokai Legend Scroll. Added to the court record. A scroll depicting the demon Tenmataro and the Nine-Tailed Fox. So, I was wondering, are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie? Yes, they are to prevent evil things from getting inside me. Papa told me to wear them. Evil things? Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off her forehead. They have to stay there. Forever! Got it? I wonder what would happen if I did take them off. It's time for me to get back to work. Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie. You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun. Better not be on a yokai parade. She'd probably drop dead from fright. Oh! Ah! Demon! Oh, wait. It's just someone in a suit, right? Someone call the Hashira! Tenmataro! Tenmataro? The demon for the Forbidden Chamber?
Eek! Please don't hurt me. Be gone! Be gone! Be gone! Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away!
Charm! Charm! Where's that thing? Go to heaven, Charm! Oh, she put it on her own forehead this time. Headbutt him! You gotta headbutt him! She sure gives up quick. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that! Lower your eyes! He'll steal your soul if you're not careful! Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? Your devilry stops here and now, Tenmataro. Now what? Look, Apollo! There's somebody up on the roof! It's Steel Samurai. Oh, ha 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 ha! That booming laugh! Could it be? My 9 golden tails are proof of my unassailable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. I'm the wrestler of righteousness. Yeehaw! The Golden Lord of Yokai, the amazing Ninetales, is here. Feel like some bits of this legend got lost in translation. Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenmataro. Hooray! Hooray! It's the amazing Ninetales. Up to your no good tricks again, eh, Tenmataro? Well, not on my watch. Oh my god. There's nothing to fear now, my child. I have banished Tenmataro. You and your people can now live in peace.
Thank you, Mr. Amazing Ninetales, sir.
Now, I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish. Oh, wait! Rustling. What was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Maybe I should have given him a fucking, like, Hulk Hogan voice. Or Macho Man Randy Savage. Well, it's too late now. Well, who says it's too late now? But just fucking looked like he came out of the Alderman's manor. That was the amazing Ninetales. He's a pro wrestler from right here in Ninetales Vale. But no one knows his true identity. Jinxie sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was all that about him banishing Tenmataro? That was a yokai exorcism. It's an annual ritual where Tenmataro is released to remind us of his wickedness. Whoa, so we finally got our wizard wrestler. In the end, the nine-tailed fox drives Tenmataro out and purifies our village. But the amazing Ninetales did the honors this year. So that was the big surprise, huh? The amazing Ninetales and Tenmataro, huh? Well, whatever floats her boat. Oh, would you look at the time? I'd better get back to work. Please excuse me. She's a strange one, alright.
I think she's sweet in her own special way.
Known true, she probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way.
Well, we still have some time to kill. Might as well see the rest of the Ninetales Vale while we're here.
The fun never stops, does it?
I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale.
I know, because my wallet's running on empty.
What's with all the commotion over there?
Huh?
Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie?
I hope everything's okay.
It's terrible! Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened. The demon Tenmataro. He killed Alderman Kyubi.
What?
Wait, killed isn't dead? Yes, and Tenmataro did it.
Tenmataro? You stay here while I go have a look.
Please wait.
Huh? Ah!
It's a Tenmataro warden charm. It should protect you, but please be careful. The alderman's in the fox chamber at the top of the main staircase. Okay, got it. It's flickering when it's... Tenmataro warden charm that Jinx gave me when I set out for the scene of the crime. Off I go. Nice, more animation. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, a double murder. Oh, no, he's alive.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Help! Someone call an ambulance!
The police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival grounds. Apparently, the man impaled by the spear was already dead. But there was one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital. Thank goodness the other man's gonna be fine. Sounds like he'd only been unconscious. You think Jinxie's gonna be okay? I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. I'd sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers and tracks. Oh, look, here comes Jinxie. Hi, Juicy. Hi, Mr. Demon Lawyer. Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened. So, the man with the spear in his chest was already dead. Uh-huh. It was Alderman QB. When I found him, he was already... So, the victim was the village alderman. And the one who was found alive? Who was he? Damien Tenma. He's the mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. They arrested him. So he's the killer? The The suspect. Nah! Papa didn't kill anyone! Papa, as in your father? That's right. Jinxie's dad is mayor of Tenma Town. Well, and of course, they suspected him because of the legend. Oh, it's Tenma. Because Tenma is the killer. But no, it's not Tenma the man. It's Tenma the demon. Right? No way. Yes, way, but he's innocent. This just got way more complicated. The victim was the alderman of Nine Tails Vale. And Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma Town, was arrested for the crime. Sounds like we have some investigating to do. I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there. I know. I'll try my best. Would you mind telling me a little more about the victim? So, the victim was the village alderman. What can you tell me about him? His name was Rex QB. They say his family has ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox. He was really kind, and he always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler, and I even heard he knew the amazing Ninetales. A former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma Town, huh? So then, why did you come to work here? It was to overcome your fears, right, Jinxie? Uh-huh. Plus, Mama was from Nine Tails Vale, though she's no longer with us. She loved these flowers. I always wanted to live where Nine Tails flowers grew. Wow, what a beautiful flower! And with exactly 9 petals, too! Just looking at them gives me courage even when I'm scared of yokai. Nine Tails flower added to the court record. Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon. Uh-huh. The warden charm on the Forbidden Chamber's door. It's been removed. The Forbidden Chamber's door. That big door that was barred shut? There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone. That's how Tenbataro escaped. Oh. But when I try and remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy. Jinxie, you should go get some rest. You've been through a lot today. Between the warden charm being removed and the black feathers and weird tracks, I could see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the cure. Well, what's the, not supernatural explanation for this, Apollo? Apollo, maybe this is your chance. Chance for what? To do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court. Who, me? Wouldn't a man like Mayor Tenma have access to more experienced lawyers? You wanna know what the detective said? I doubted there was a lawyer who could get a not guilty verdict in this. Well, who gives a fuck what they think? They're pigs. Sounds like they're expecting an open and shut case. Cops always expect that. They get paid when they put more people behind bars. Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's Polly. What? You'll accept the case, won't you, Polly? It's all over, isn't it? I'll be all alone for the rest of my life. Oh, right. Jinxie already lost her mother. How old is this girl? 15? She's 15? Oh, God. She's gonna go... Oh, God. Alright. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me. Attaboy, Polly! You're going to help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Yep, because that's what lawyers do. Plus, no toilet cleaning for a while. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man. Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones. Red demons are usually so mean. It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice! Guess I ought to go and meet my new client. But before I forget, better jot this down in my notebook. Hey, Apollo, what's the notebook for? Oh, I just thought I should jot down some stuff about the case. And so I don't misplace them, I'm putting my notes in the court record. I guess this is what you would call a to-do list. Oh, sounds handy. To read my notes, I just opened a court record with right button. Oh, look at that. Then I can switch between the tabs using left button and the right button. Oh, I almost forgot. So about Jinxie's father. No matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away. Wait, what? His angry glare can paralyze you with fear. And some claim he can even shoot laser beams from his eyes. Well, maybe Papa isn't really that scary. A paralyzing stare, laser beams from his eyes. He sounds like some kind of monster. I think it's about time I see Jinxie off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done. Okay, thanks. And off we go to the detention center. April. Ah, visiting hours. Perfect timing. Hope he's not as scary as he sounds. Who are you? Yikes. So, you're Damien Tenma, right? I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. Let me out of here. So sorry, I get a little loud sometimes. How incredibly rude. Sorry, did I do something to offend you? A visitor when all others shun me like a common criminal. And here I am, with nothing to offer. I am the epitome of rudeness. Wait, so you wasn't mad at me? Unworthy as I am, I, Damien Tenma, shall breach these walls, so that I may treat my benefactor. Just some tea, and maybe some cookies too. No, wait, we can do tea and cookies after we prove your innocence.
How about you start by telling me what happened?
I see. So tea and cookies can wait, can they?
Phew, that was close. They don't need jailbreak added to the list of charges. Seems like a good guy, but with a face like that, I can see why he's misunderstood. Now then. Mayor Tenma, do you mind if I ask why you were arrested? Sorry, I guess some things are better left unsaid.
Bah!
Excuse me?
Do you think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this? This arrest should have never happened.
Go on.
I fear the ill effects it will have on our youth. Now I've but one choice. I must leave here at once, if only to protect the moral fiber of our youth.
No, wait! You can protect the moral fiber of our youth after you've been declared not guilty.
I suppose you're right.
Phew. Our youth just came this close to quite a scare.
My fingerprints are on the spear that killed Alderman Cuby. That's why I was arrested.
You were unconscious. Like, what do you think you were gonna... What, do you fake... They think you were faked bleeding from the head? Faked unconsciousness? Faked needed to go to the hospital? Any idea how they just got... Any idea how they got there?
None, for I hardly remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me a sleeping pill or something.
You were knocked out, asshole.
Worse, somebody clobbered me on the head.
I see. A drug-induced slumber and a blow to the head. Overkill. No wonder you hardly remembered a thing. And they still think you were the... God.
Oh.
Huh? Was that some kind of strange laugh? Well, I think we could safely assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious. I mean, come on. Cops must be really desperate. What do the police have on you as far as a motive is concerned? Racial bias?
Truth be told, there's been a bit of trouble between the alderman and I as of late.
Oh? Was it personal in nature?
Nothing like that. It's a long story. But suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Nine Tails Vale with Tenma Town.
Surrender Nine Tails Vale to Tenma Town now. Can you do that? I feel like that's like something the state government or the federal government would do. Like, yeah, that's gerrymandering. You, I don't know. Yikes. What is up? God, this is... My water bottle is very dirty. I don't know how this...
That's what I told him.
Okay, I guess it's just like that forever. I'd like to tell you to stop shouting like that, but I'm too scared. So that's the motive the police have established for the alderman's murder?
Indeed it is. After all, Alderman Cuby was dead set against a municipal merger.
Well then, shit, dude. Why'd you... If that were the case, a lot more politicians would be arrested every time another politician died. You know, fucking Mitch McConnell finally kicks the bucket. Oops, now we gotta arrest every Democrat. I mean, that's John F. Kennedy Jr. Oh, he didn't show up. So now and I think, fucking Joe Kerry is to blame. You don't know who Joe Kerry is? Fuck you. No, was it John Kerry? I don't fucking know. Howard Dean. That guy. Let's arrest him for... frame him for murder. And that's why they think you killed him. He was in your way.
Curses!
Mayor Tenma, are you okay?
Jinxie, forgive me. I never meant to worry you like this.
It'll work out fine. Just leave it to me. If only it really were that easy. I don't even know where to start. Thank you for meeting with me, Mayor Tenma.
Please, wait. My daughter, Jinxie.
Yes?
She already lost her mother. And now with me being held in here, I fear she'll be terribly lonely. I hesitate to ask, but I beg you, be a friend to her in her time of need.
Leave it to me. Juicy and I will look out for your daughter. I shall rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some of the new friends Jinxie has been talking about. Oh man, if he gets put behind bars, we're gonna have to adopt Jinxie, aren't we? New friends. Yes, it seems she's made some new friends since she started working in Ninetales Vale. They're quite the unusual bunch, too. There's a lady with an exceptionally long neck. Huh? A young lad with an incredibly long tongue. Huh? And many other interesting characters. Friends? Sounds like a bunch of monsters to me. Oh my god, she's the fucking yokai whisperer. She's the yokai watch. Now, if you would excuse me, it appears my time is up. Well, why am I so tired? I must have been more tense than I thought. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. A call? Oh, it's Mr. Wright. Justice here. Apollo, is that you? Hi, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you? Juicy told me you've taken on a new case. Oh, that. It was kind of a spur of the moment. He's actually calling me about a case? That's fine, but I have a favor to ask. Sure, what is it? I'm at the airport right now. There was someone I had to meet. A new addition to the agency, actually. Her name's Athena Sykes, and she just passed the bar. Oh, hell yeah! That's right. I remember hearing about her coming to join us. Guess that was today. She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with a case. It was like there was no stopping her. Wait. What? Where is she now? Probably somewhere in Ninetales Vale by now. That's where that favor I mentioned comes in. I need you to go find her. But I've never even met her before. What does she look like? She'll be the girl in the yellow suit sporting an attorney's badge. Okay, I'll find her. A new addition to the agency. Well, I better get back to Ninetales Vale quick. Oh shit. Yokai Lane? Yokai Lane. April 17th. I already told you I'm a lawyer assigned to the case. I need to study the crime scene, so if you please tell me where QB Manor is. You can't fool me. You're just some delinquent high school student playing hooky. Oink oink. Oh, that's you stupid pig-headed. This attorney's badge isn't just for show, you know. Looks like I just found Miss Athena Sykes. Why won't you believe me? Misogyny. Don't expect me to defend you in court if you ever get arrested. Honey, he's a cop. He's never gonna get... Fucking hell, man. Well, I'm usually the one who does the arresting, so... Bro, if a cop commits a crime, worst that's gonna happen to him is he gets suspended with pay. Say, shouldn't you be getting back to school? I already told you I'm a lawyer, not a student. That's it. Enough of your lies. You're coming with me. Ah! Get your hands off me! Oh, fuck yeah! Woo!
What the?
Yeah, fuck the police! Think you can watch out for the bystanders next time? Oops, are you okay? I think so, but that police officer's out cold. I am so sorry! I do that when people suddenly grab me. It's like a reflex or something. Reflex? Sounds more like a felony. A fun felony? You're Athena Sykes, I take it. That would be me. And you are? I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Right Anything Agency. The Right Anything Agency? What a fishy sounding name. It's a long story, but it is a law office, among other things. Didn't Mr. Wright explain it to you? Oh, right, that right. So then you must be... Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. I could say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now, how about tell me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't really tell me much, as always. Ah, of course. Feel free to ask away. First of all, let's show each other our badges. Yep, that's your attorney's badge, alright. Its dull, grimy look makes me think of all the courtroom battles you've faced so far. That's actually true, yeah. In Japan, the attorney's badge, as time goes on, it gets the gold paint or gold plating wears away and it starts to look tarnished, and attorneys like the dull look because it's the mark of an experienced attorney. I hope mine will look like that someday. Look out, Legal World! Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to go! Actually, I just haven't polished it lately. Maybe I should keep that to myself. No need to inflate your dreams about work just yet. Finally, someone else who understands the importance of showing your attorney's badge to everyone you meet. So, Athena, I hear you just passed the bar. That's right! And here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, so you must be a bit younger than me. A bit more than you might think, in fact. Aw, it doesn't say how old. Aw, fuck! I'm only 18. 18? How old were you when you started being lawyers? How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age? I skipped a few grades while I was an exchange student in Europe. And I got my license to practice law while I was over there. All I can say is, wow, she must be a genius or something. I wonder, what's the minimum age required to pass the bar in America? Because, like, you can find some really young lawyers in America. In fact, I think in the original Japanese, that's where Francisca von Karma got her law degree in America. I also studied analytical psychology. Thought that might help me be a better lawyer. I mean, at least, like, trying to make it be a bit, like, psychology, that's fine, but, like, let's be real. She's a body language expert. That's what we're doing. It's like, I do law. I use body language to determine guilt. And this is definitely a real science. It is not bullshit. Psychology helps her be a better lawyer? How exactly does that work? It doesn't, Apollo. It doesn't. So, tell me about our client. What are they like? Oh, right. You haven't met him yet. Well... And that about sums it up. He's more worried about his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father. Wait, are you crying? I'm not crying. There is something in my eye. They're called tears. Ayo! Moving right along. Some good news. With good friends you can't lose. This could become a habit. Let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. I have gotten no sleep. Helping a client is priority number 1. So, Athena, you mentioned studying psychology. That's right. I've always wanted to bring analytical psychology into the courtroom. The power of psychology will be a breath of fresh air to the legal system. Oh, really? So how do you plan on using it to defend our client? Well, for example, I can try to listen in on a witness's inner voice. And then analyze their psychological state with the help of my trusty partner, Widget. Oh, fuck. Widget? This device around my neck's here. Say hi, Widget. Amber Heard was lying. She is a textbook psychopath and narcissist. It talks? Wow, you need a volume knob. Anyway, the little guy will sometimes say what I'm feeling. Full disclaimer, that was a joke. Amber Heard was telling the truth. Fuck Johnny Depp. He's a rapist, a liar, and a scumbag. And I hope he burns in hell. Awkward. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Now that, I seriously doubt. Widget here, I was also jerking. I love Amber Heard. Fuck you, Johnny Depp. Kill yourself. Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. I got it on my way here. Think it might have something to do with our case? A special edition covering our case. That was quick. That's the whole point of special editions, isn't it? To be the first to get the scoop. Rapido. Right. Well, let's see what it says here. What's the deal with the Spanish? Don't be racist, Apollo. Actually, you know what? You can be a dick to the Spanish. They deserve it. Tenmataro was seen... What? He was seen flying through the sky? Yeah, somebody happened to snap that photo near Ninetales Vale. The article goes on to say it might be connected to her case. Apparently that photo was shot right after the murder occurred. Well, there were black feathers and strange tracks at the crime scene. I'm not surprised the locals think a yokai was involved. Okay, but like, a fly-in magic man, you committing the murder, and that being, like, there's no way a court of law would accept magic and flying. And, right? Oh god. Wait a second. Yokai is in one of those Japanese monsters? What does yokai mean? It means Japanese monster. My god! You don't actually think it was a supernatural murder, do you? No, of course not. Now German? Why not plain old English? Why not shut the fuck up, Apollo? Special edition paper added to the court record. Handale, Apollo. Let's get cracking on that crime scene already. Trilingual Queen. Okay, what's next on the list? Investigating the crime scene, what else? Well, what are we waiting for? Last one there is a rotten egg. First one there is gonna lose the soul and it's gonna... We don't have time to... We don't have to run all the way there. Okay, and how about speed walking? Why does this have to be a competition at all? He hates her whimsy. Let's go to the foyer. Don't think that's probably not how it's pronounced, but fuck. The foyer. Do you hear that? It sounds like a TV or something. Oh, look! There's a TV in that little room in the corner. In other news, the mysterious masked wrestler, the Amazing Ninetales, has been confirmed missing, according to sources close to the wrestler. You're kidding. He's the... It appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Ninetales Vale today. He also failed to appear at a match day where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected with Tenmataro's recent escape. So, that wrestler's gone missing. Hey, you two! You don't belong in here! Eek! Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious. What about them there horns of yours? They look mighty suspicious if you ask me. Horns? That's my hair! Anyway, we're lawyers and we're here to... You're them lawyers come to defend me at Tenma, aren't you? Sure reckon what with that expensive looking bracelet you got there. The name's Phineas Filch. I'm the caretaker here. Pleased to meet you. Wait, that's it. Same here. Wow, talk about a quick change of heart. So, tell me, demon lawyer. Bet you used them demonic horns of yours to scare the bejeebers out of witnesses, huh? Come here, you little horn demon, you. Yout! Oh, fuck! These horns, I mean, my hair isn't meant to threaten anyone. Oh, god damn it, doing voices gave me the hiccups again. Then again, ain't none of my business, so... That was fast. Guess he's done with me. Well, I best get back to work.
Hold it!
Ooh. Hal! Stop right there! Huh? Me? Apollo, your bracelet's gone. Ha! Yeah, don't you worry, Mr. Lawyer, sir. I'll check the lost and found later. Somehow I don't think that'll be necessary. Just check your wrist right now. Ah! The cat's out of the bag! It was barely in the bag in the first place. That was a pretty pathetic attempt. Yep. Oh, wagga. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Just couldn't control myself. Please forgive me. I'm begging you. What the fuck was that? Sheesh, I almost feel sorry for him now. Now, what should we do about him, Apollo? Well, I got my bracelet back, and he seems sorry enough, so... I knew you'd understand, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Yeah, you see, he got a big heart. As big as the wad of cash in your wallet, I hope. You leave my wallet out of this. Ho ho! What the Hey! Didn't you just finish apologizing for stealing from us? Run away, run away! Head for the hills! Get back here, you! Talk about a quick escape. Talk about a low-budget flight. Huh, looks like he dropped a few things. Looks like a pair of diagrams. This one's of the crime scene, and here's one of the foyer. He left his shoes behind, too. The guy's living definition of a bumbling thief. Let's hang on to his shoes. We can give them back next time we see him. As for the diagrams, I say we keep them. They look like something the police might draw. Wonder where the caretaker got them. Crime scene diagram added to the courtroom record. Foyer diagram added to the court record. Now then, as I recall, the Fox chamber should be at the top of those stairs. Oh. Look at that. Wow! Where are all these black feathers and where tracks come from? The popular opinion seems to be that they're from Tenmataro. You mean the great evil has returned? Even if he did, I'd be laughed out of the courthouse trying to indict him. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? This is a crime scene. Stranger things have happened in the courtroom. And who are you? Are you with the police? I asked first. Who are you and what are you doing here? On second thought, I'm going British with this guy. I'm placing you under arrest for disturbing a crime scene. Under arrest, but save it for the boys back at HQ. That's not. Now, come quietly or else. I don't want to be late for lunch. No, this is not working. Please, wait, we're Mayor Tenma's lawyers. Well, why didn't you say so? So you're the lawyers I heard about. This is good. Ha 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 ha! I almost took you in. You two were suspicious, though. I don't know how many more times I can take being called suspicious in one day. Sorry, we didn't catch your name. My name? I'm Bobby Philbright, the heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil. The champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. And my catchphrase, in justice we trust. Oh boy, this guy's a story and a half. So, what can I do for you? First of all, look at my badge. Justice needs backup sometimes too. So I don't mind you asking for help, but you should start by thinking things over yourself. After all, the road to justice starts with your own first step. Ha 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 ha. If you don't have any information to offer, you could just say so. So, would it be okay if we had a look around? Certainly not! No unauthorized personnel allowed! Couldn't you make an exception? Cease and desist at once, or you'll have to deal with my little friend here. Ah! He's got a gun! He's pulling his cock out! Oh. In justice we trust. And that's a Japanese detective badge, I think. Phew, it's just his badge. You may be Mayor Tenma's attorneys, but you still need authorization to cross a police line. Apollo, let's see if we can't change his mind. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. But he's as dense as here's come. Chop his dick off. You're all wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. Would you accept a bribe? I'm a wall of justice keeping injustice. That would be you at bay. I knew it. Look, there's just us and you here, right? Justice and me, you say? That's right. Are you trying to say that Justice and I aren't enough to keep you and out? What? No, silly. We're saying that you're an inspiration in our quest for justice. No, it can't be. Yep, this is the perfect voice for him. You have him on the ropes now, Athena. If we were on the side of justice, would you let us through? But guarding the crime scene is a part of justice too. Sure. But only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right? Whose justice is the most just here? Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so... Oh, Lady Justice, what would you have me do? I think we really got to him. Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go. Our pleas for justice must have had a huge impact. It's tying up in knots. Now's our chance to start looking around. After all that about authorized personnel only, this was surprisingly easy. Should I stop them or let them through? Whose justice is more just? This fucker. Well, let's get to work. We're supposed to be finding clues related to the crime, right? Right. A search of the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use at the trial. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles. You never know what's hiding just around the corner, right? So we move the cursor with the left stick and change our perspective with the right stick. If there's a particular spot you want to examine, just give it a tap. Okay, let's leave no stone unturned. Nous allons commencer. Let's get started. Allons-y. Nice. Okay, I want to look at these, oh, fuck. Ooh, what's that? There's something behind the door. Tanuki statue. Where are its balls? Whatever it is, looks like it's broken. Probably broke when the door was opened. Why would anybody put something there? Yeah, that wasn't very smart. Maybe it was Jinxie. She was the first one to discover the body. She must have heard the screams and come running here in a panic. Well, look at you, Apollo. Now you're using analytical psychology too. I am? Wow, you really learn quick. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You're the ace attorney of Write Anything Agency. Say that again? I can't tell whether she's serious or not. Now, if Trudy said something like that... Now, if Trucy said something like that, I'd immediately know she was messing with me. So, this is where Alderman QB's body was found. Apparently, the murder weapon, a spear, had Mayor Tenma's prints on it. You'd think that would be the first thing that the police took, right? But no, they just left it there. That's not good. Never fear, Detective Fulbright is here! Yikes. Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so in the name of justice, I must say goodbye. What was all that about? When you're a cop, people let you get away with being fucking weird. The Forbidden Chamber. They say the demon Tenmataro was imprisoned in there before his escape. I mean, it's not like he would have been imprisoned there after his escape or during his escape. That would be paradoxical. Think we could get this door open? It's worth a try. No good. It's shut tight. I don't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. In justice we trust. Yes. Yikes. Did I just hear the voice of someone in need? Allow me to fill you in. This door simply will not open. We tried and tried, but it won't budge. Oh, really? You tried everything? Even a no-knock warrant? It's an essential part of the culture found in this manor, so we can't blow it up either. Oh. See, that's how you know this is fiction. Because the police are respecting a locked door and not busting through it without permission. So, an opening a little door. Right. According to Miss Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene. Fuck, my voice is fucking away again. Thanks for the tip, Detective Fulbright. We didn't expect you to be so helpful. Ah! Forget I just said that! So, the Forbidden Chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Sounds like something I'd better keep in mind. What can I examine? Look at these statues. Look! A cat with 2 tails! No such thing. Oh, and this lady has a really long neck! How funny is that? There's no way a creature like that could ever exist. You'd have a tough time swallowing. Apollo, I bet you're one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus. What's that got to do with anything? That's basically a confirmation. You're a Santa denier. Look, trophies. Ooh, this one is awarded to Alderman QB. The Amazing 9 Tails Yokai Division winner, Tenma Town Pro Wrestling Tournament. Yokai Division? I didn't know you could have a division of one. Apollo, you should enter the tournament next time. And I have the perfect name for you. The Mysterious Firebrand. A mild-mannered masked lawyer by day, demonic masked wrestler by night. No one's going to hire a masked lawyer, Athena. Daredevil. You know, that's a... What? Well, Daredevil... What if Daredevil was... He could be a pro wrestler. 3 jobs. Lawyer, pro wrestler, vigilante. Look, this statue only has 1 tail. Maybe it's the 9-tailed fox's sidekick. I bet the number of tails represents a yokai's power. So if you had 2, Apollo, I'd only have 1? Wait, what? Not that it means you're better than me. Got it? Like I said, what? If you had 2, you'd be Tails the Fox from Sonic the Hedgehog. Blood. These weird tracks must have been made when someone stepped in the alderman's blood. Maybe the killer inadvertently made them when they were fleeing. They are pretty big tracks, almost bird-like. The feathers also point to a bird. Then it must be one big bird, and not of the friendly yellow type either. Reference. Maybe it's some mutant bird creature. So your theory is a giant mutant bird murdered Alderman QB with a spear? Maybe it was Polly, the parrot from the first game? It's more plausible to saying a monster yokai did it. Sorry to burst your bubble, but a giant spear-wielding bird is by definition a monster. Yeah. Oh, what? Is that a crab in a top hat and a monocle? That's where I draw the line. Come on, Master Chief, let's get the fuck out of here. There's something wedged under this chair. Let's see if we can't lift it up and... Freeze! Yikes. No disturbing crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyers. He does have a point there. Hey, Detective Fulbright, did you hear about that attack over on Yokai Lane? I heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth. And you waited till now to tell me? I better get over there at once. In justice we trust. That was surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo, now's our chance to look around some more. The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds my weakness. Bro, I love her already. She threw a cop over her shoulder, and then she lied to another cop and got him to leave. She's fucking awesome. Whatever this is, it's stuck on tight. Looks like a large blood-stained cloth. The blood's probably the alderman's, but it's pretty far from his body. Wonder how it got here. Why does this seem important? Because it's got blood on it. Of course it's going to be important. Oh, why does the cloth seem important? Ah, right. Yeah. It looks like the kind of cloth that someone would, like, tie, around their head and, like, have the knot be, like, underneath their nose so it looks like a mustache. And it's like, ooh, I'm a bandit of dubious intent. I'm gonna steal your shit. Like, I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. Hey, this window opens. And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff. The window only opens about 6 inches. Not wide for anyone to get in or out. Look, Apollo, there's something caught in the window frame. Looks like gold fur. What a pretty color. Must be from some kind of animal. Wonder what it's doing here. Did Alderman QB have a pet fox?
These two people are dense as fuck. Oh. What do we have here? Looks like a statue of the nine-tailed fox and Tenmataro battling it out.
Eek! Careful, Apollo, it's got blood on it!
Really? Hey, you're right. Wonder if it's the alderman's blood.
How can you remain so calm after seeing all this blood?
Well, this isn't the first I've seen something like this, so...
You're no fun at all. At least act surprised or grossed out or something for my first case.
I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor too? Fox and demon statue added to the court record. Guess that about wraps it up. Now, if only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows.
Hey, Apollo, do you hear something?
I don't hear anything. Oh, right. Your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine. What are you talking about? A whooshing sound, like wind rushing through a narrow strait. And the echo of someone's voice. In justice we trust! Ah! Oh, someone's got a sharp set of ears! That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct.
I heard it through the air ducts?
Yeah, check it out. But why would she hear you through there? Why don't we go to the diagram? As you can see, that vent is connected to an air duct that leads out into the hallway. The wind must have rushed through here and carried my monologue with it straight to your ears. And what a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through that air duct or something.
A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct in the hallway is low enough to climb into, that much is true. But as you can see, the vent in the ceiling is very high. 9 feet high, in fact. I highly doubt that there's any way to get up there without a ladder or something. And I don't see anything of the sort in this room, do you?
I guess you're right. Speaking of things in this room.
Yeah?
Can you tell us what you guys turned up, Detective Fulbright?
Not on my watch, buddy. In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case. Isn't there like a rule saying that all evidence has to be like public knowledge? Oh, come on. Throw us a bone here. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need. Yerk! I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about, but keeping information out of enemies' hands is also a form of justice. Which justice is the most just? Why is this always so hard? Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto. To serve and protect? That shit's a lie. It's false advertising. Cops only exist to protect private property and enforce the state's authority on low-income neighborhoods and abuse their families. They don't actually exist to help people. They're parasites. I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls under that motto. They're an entirely useless stratum of society that provides nothing of value and crushes the hopes and dreams of working people. Okay, I will share some information. In the name of justice. We did it, Apollo.
Yeah, we did it all right.
I'm not sure that was entirely ethical. Fuck ethics.
Was it Miss Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene?
That's right. And this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Miss Tenma had a key allowing her immediate access.
A key? So then the Fox chamber was locked?
Yes, and Miss Tenma had the only key to its door.
Really? So Alderman QB didn't have a key to the Fox Chamber. Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in the manor, but it disappeared after his murder. So obviously the killer used the master key to lock the door. Disappeared? You think the killer took it? Locked room mystery. It could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. But it's the timing of Miss Tenma's discovery that I think is most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you. You think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just plain old mean. I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal. I only help good little boys and girls. Fuck you. Shameless rascal? Who even says that? Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl either. Shut the fuck up, Apollo. You're dumb. Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind. You don't actually think the murderer was some kind of monster, do you? What's the name of that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tenma something. Because from the black feathers and big tracks, it looks like that creature did it. Our prime suspect would, no doubt, love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature. Can Tenma whatchamacallit even be made a victim of slander? I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman. So the most likely scenario so far is that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind to make it look like the yokai Tenma was the killer. Wait, what? Now I'm confused as you. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. I'm so tired. At any rate, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that. One more. So, Mayor Tenma is your only suspect? That's right. Even his name, Damien Tenma, makes him sound like a villain. And he's really scary looking, too. Well, at least that part's realistic about the cops. Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested? Ha! Don't be ridiculous. He was the only one without an alibi. Lying. Cops will lie to you about their intent. Oh, is that so? Yep. Other than the victim, the suspect, and Miss Tenma, the only others were Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma's aide, and the two of them were together at the time. Filch, the guy who tried to steal my bracelet. Just living up to his name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have a chance. What about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all. She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable that she would murder the alderman and pin the crime on her father. Besides, do you really think a little girl could lift up this huge spear? I mean, fuck. True enough, that spear looks even bigger than her. That's about all I can reveal at this time. Well, you must admit Damien Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect. I mean, it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor. The prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial. That's the one. He's, how shall I put it? Not what you'd expect. That is, unless you faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. Oh, and I mean, that's every prosecutor. Minus the serving hard time. Is Von Karma back? This probably, like, made people think, oh my god, Manfred von Karma is coming back, right? Because, like, oh, a convicted killer, it's gonna be Von Karma, but no, it's not Von Karma, it's never Von Karma. Is this some kind of joke? Can I ask why a man imprisoned for murder is serving as a prosecutor? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. They're baloney. That's how you know this guy's British. He's fucking intolerant of other people's cultures. Who better to prove this than a master of psychology? He's the best man for the job. But he's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane. Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him. So, none of us are in a position to question the matter. Ha ha ha. This really is the dark age of the law. As prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name Blackquill, would he? Bingo! Simon Blackquill. So you have heard of him. You could say that. What's that supposed to mean? It means she's heard of him. Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Prosecutor Blackquill. The Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal? Well, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things. How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into this dark age of the law. Oh, so he's like Von Karma 2.0. No. Edgeworth 2.0. What? And he of all people is going to stand in court tomorrow? God, what? How many people did he get convicted guilty? Come on, this is, oh God. Like, at what point do people ask a fucking question? Like, hey, maybe some of the people in our fucking 99% conviction rate are innocent? Nah, we investigated ourselves and found we did nothing wrong. No, honestly, what the fuck? With a country like that, with high-ass conviction, how has there not been fucking riots, burning down the courthouse, burning down the prisons? Like, how the fuck, man? That's reassuring, I guess. Once you've been to Japanifornia, you will never stop wanting to beat Von Karma to death with your bare hands. Wait, Detective Fulbright, I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off. Ah! I haven't even noticed! Why am I barefoot? You honestly hadn't noticed until just now? Filch stole your J's. Filch stole your J's. Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright. These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes! Yes, they are! My favorite pair, in fact! So you don't wear socks? Thank you for bringing them to me. You must truly be on the side of justice. Don't tell him about Mr. Filch actually stole from a detective. Stealing shoes right off of someone's feet. That's pretty amazing. I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice. Well, looks like you've gotten all we can out of the detective, so let's see. Maybe we should go have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is. This is just awful terrible, I say. Somebody help! Oh, look, it's Mr. What is it again? Finch? No, the name's Filch. Phineas Filch. Keep it on pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. So, what seems to be the problem, Mr. Finch? Oh, it's just terrible, terrible, I tell you. Come quick! Okay, what's the deal with him all of a sudden? Looks like some kind of mask. It's the Amazing Ninetales mask! The Amazing Ninetales? Oh, right, the wrestler who appeared during the festival's special event. What's his mask doing here? He'd never take off his mask like this. Someone must have killed him. What? Who would do such a thing? Let's go talk over there in private. Look. There's some white hair caught up inside this mask. Amazing Ninetales mask added to the court record. So what makes you believe that the Amazing Ninetales has been murdered? You really want to know it? You're a studious one, ain't you? Yes, no, just tell me, please. Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in the quest for the champion's belt? What a team. Me and my bandage mask and you and that demon mask of yours. Demon mask? Wonder if I can make it big.
Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial. Huh? Oh, no, I wasn't actually... Why did I let him pull me off topic like that? Everyone secretly has a dream of being a pro wrestler, I guess. Come on, Apollo, ask him about the Amazing Ninetales murder already. Yeah, the Amazing Ninetales. The Amazing Ninetales is our village's savior, and don't you forget it! His trademark's a gold cape made to look like 9 foxtails. He whirls through the ring, smacking down Tenma wrestlers left and right. He sparked the monster craze, revitalizing Ninetales Vale in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town. Huh, the Amazing Ninetales really does sound, well, amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. Come to think of it, you look kind of monster-like yourself, Mr. Felch. Guess it makes sense, since you're from the same village as the Amazing Ninetales. I know. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Since when was that a compliment? Wow. Ouch! What's the big idea? Check your packet. Hey, how'd you do that? Reverse pickpocketing. Keep it. I got lots more. Amazing Ninetales glossy added to the court record. So you keep saying that the Amazing Ninetales was killed. What's the story behind that? Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up along the river outside? That's only part of it. The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event. The word round Ninetales Vale is he was killed by Tenma. You villagers are really superstitious, aren't you? There we are. We love conspiracy theories too, like the mayor's diabolical plot. I do not like where this is going. The mayor of Tenma? What is he plotting? Rumor has it he's planning on releasing Tenma. That's why he wants the merger. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. Oh boy, a conspiracy theory about politicians summoning demons. This is definitely not racially motivated at all. That's quite a tale. Ain't finished yet. There was only one person who could stop the mayor. Our hero, the Amazing Ninetales. He vowed to battle the mayor of Tenma and stop the municipal merger. I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. Apollo, we still have to ask him about the alderman's murder, remember? Yeah, about the alderman's murder. Sorry, yawning. Would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office, guarding the entrance like Mr. QB said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. He must be talking about this small room in the upper right. It definitely looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings from there. And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Felch? I do indeed. I was with Mayor Tenma's aide. Flort Bell's his name. So the two of you were together. That's a pretty sound alibi, all right. And nobody came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder. Keep watch here the whole time. Didn't see a soul pass by. And if anyone did, their security camera would have spotted him. So no one came in or out around the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. So, do you think this mask is the real deal? Without a doubt, this here's the mask worn by the Amazing Ninetales. What about that white hair I found inside the mask? Wait, I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look, there's even a spot where some fur is missing. Then this places this mask at the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean? Someone with white hair who is linked with the murder and is against the merger. No way! Could the Amazing Ninetales and the Alderman actually be? Something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face. Oh, no, it's nothing. The writers are fucking with me at this point. They know, they're fucking with me. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something since she works here. Golden fur reattached to the amazing Ninetales mask. Okay, she'd probably be here in the garden. No. Where would QB be? No, not QB, the girl. Jinxie, that's her name. Oh, look! There's Jinxie! Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and... Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products. Me too! A charm to make a better milkshake and another to cure my lactose intolerance. Maybe she should just stick to soy milk. Nah, fuck you! You can't stop people like me from eating dairy. It's the D-more! Ah! Not another warden charm. Just by lactate. Apollo, who is she? Oh, right. This is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor of Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Oh, so she's the one who... hello, my name's Athena Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at his trial. Pleased to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too. Where's Trucy? She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case. Wait, how do I know you didn't... That you didn't gobble her up alive? Relax, I didn't eat her up. And I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. I'm a vegetarian. Oh, poor little Trucy. I'm ready for some tears of frustration myself. She's quite an, interesting character, huh, Apollo? Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened? Not much. At least not yet. But you do think Tenmatara was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival? I don't know anything about that. Huh? But you said Tenmatara murdered the alderman. It's okay, Jinxie. You can tell me— Ah! What was that for? People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters. Huh? What's gone into her? So, if there are no monsters, you admit I'm human. No, you're still a demon. Oh, I give up. It seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tenmatara for some reason. But that's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai here in the Fox Chamber. Jinxie, about this charm. That's... You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenmatara was the murderer. That's why you gave me this to me, right? That's true, but... If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it will help your father, too. Alright, then. Did Tenmatara actually do it? Why do you think Tenmatara's the killer? I saw him. Saw him with my own eyes. Tenmatara was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison. And ran right by me. What? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw. I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when... I saw Tenmatara. It was right around here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear. But there was no one around to help me. The foul beast raced right by me toward the foyer. Toward the foyer? Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Tenmatara too. Sounds like we'd better get their statements. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her. Apollo, remember the picture in this paper? Someone caught Tenmataro flying through the air. I wonder if it's the same Tenmataro Jinxie says she saw. Don't be ridiculous. Tenmataro is the killer, and he can fly too. Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So, no one knows the Amazing Ninetales' true identity? Uh-huh. They said no one's ever seen him without his mask. Does that make you want to know even more? Uh-huh. That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponent are so popular. Wait. You mean expose as in strip them naked? You even think like a demon. The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. Yeah, get your mind out of the gutter, Apollo. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. Worse than being stripped naked. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. So you see, these unmasking matches are life and death battles for the wrestlers. That means the mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's gotta be a story behind it. No one can stop the Amazing Ninetales. Bet she'd be shocked to find out he's really the Alderman. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime. Anything else stand out? Actually, I heard the strange jangly sound. A jangly sound? Can you be a little more specific? My memory's kind of fuzzy. I vaguely recall seeing Tenmataro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that's what was making the strange sound. Does Tenmataro usually carry a staff? Good question. I've never heard anything like that, and it's not shown on the scroll. How about in other documents? Any of them show Tenmataro with a staff? This is the only known document depicting Tenmataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed. Then what's the deal with the Tenmataro you saw, Jinxie? Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenmataro earlier? Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell. Mr. LaBelle? Papa's aide. Oh, right. The other guy who was supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime. And what exactly did he tell her? Keep the village superstitions in mind before you go talking about seeing Tenmataro at the time of the crime. Village superstitions? They say you must not gaze upon Tenmataro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenmataro will claim your soul. And that's something everyone here knows? Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. Oh, my little hungry one. Hungry gun. Open up a package of my bologna. Uh-huh. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. But I didn't because I'm not from around here. Hey, come to think of it. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You're not— okay, fuck. The guy at the special event thing said almost the exact same thing. Apollo, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenmataro? I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetales Vale. And why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. I think we'd better go have a word with him. Time to unmask this monster of a mystery. The last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer. Bueno! Next stop, the Manor Foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us. There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle. Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window? Oh, it's a TV program guide. Howlin' Wolf vs. Pretty Boy Vampire, blow by blow. Timothy Twilight? Come on, Toby. Looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match. Hey, what do you think you're doing? It's a... Oh, Mr. Felch. What can we do for you? I bet she was going to scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch. Ain't nothing I need you to do for me, but what business do you got with my TV listings? Oh no, it just caught my eye. Can I ask if you watched this pro wrestling program today? Yep, 'twas a match between a couple of rank amateurs, though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done better than that. I seriously doubt that. Almost forgot. There's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Felch, do you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Tenmataro or something like that? Huh? Tenmataro? So you did see him? My, how clean the shot of your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Bet you shine it up every day real pert like. Ladies must love it. Don't change the subject. And FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. I'm gay! Jinxie says she saw Tenmataro flee toward the foyer. So, you must have seen him too if you were here. Oh, fuck me. Yipes! Wow, I really pushed a button there. Well, did you see anything or not? Oh, God. That is quite enough. I must ask that you not pester my friend anymore. Look, it's the real murderer. Yipes! Forgive me for being pestered, sir. And you are? I am Florent LaBelle. Beau divine and personal aid to Mayor Damien Tenma. Beau divine? More like Yotai Grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters. Oh, excuse you. Ah! What the heck was that for? It was just a little cologne. You had a look of stinky sweat about you. I want to kill myself. It's from my own original brand of cosmetics called Je suis LaBelle. That means we are LaBelle. What? Oh, what a heavenly scent. Ugh, I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I suppose such a scent would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5. Bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy. Where's my bottle of adieu so I can return the favor? Enough about the cologne. Please tell us what you saw around the time of the murder. I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Tenmataro. Why that little? So she told you she saw the demon, didn't she? Mr. LaBelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the superstitions? Oh, please. I was merely trying to keep with traditions. Nevertheless, I will say this. I wouldn't stick my nose into this whole Tenmataro business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster. That's crazy. You really expect me to believe that monsters are real? Well, you're real and you sure look like a monster. Who's talking? So, Mr. LaBelle, you didn't see Ah! Little Jinxie has an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas? That's right. I didn't see nothing. Especially not Tenmataro. As for me, I only see things of beauty. Oh, wow. That must suck. That's why I can barely see you. Fuck. I got 2 words for this guy. Kill yourself. Could I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime? In other words, you like to hear my alibi. Tusk, to think you'd suspect me of all people. Oh no, it's just a formality. Let's go. Ah! How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight. You got that right. Like that spritz really helped. This man is
unattractive to all genders. What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Filchy. Answer the question. At the Tavern of the Crown, we were in this here foyer. Exactly. Good answer, Filchy. Good answer. Just repeating what you... Yow! You said quite enough. What is with these two? Great, now he's got me talking like that. Are we quite through here? I'm a very busy man, you know. Right. Well, thanks for your help. So these two are in the foyer, but didn't see Tenmataro. Come along, Filchy. Where are we going? Oh, right. Gotta practice them statements for tomorrow. Yipes! My eyes! You're going to dig your own grave with that Big Matthew or someday. He's the killer. What does he mean, practice statements? Now, if you would excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup. Apollo, I know this sounds strange, but Mr. LaBelle seems unusually preoccupied with Tenmataro. Really? How can you tell? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. See, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. Oh, fuck, she is a body language. I'm gonna... You mean you have good ears? Something like that. People's emotions are expressed to the tone of their voice. And my ears can pick up on even the subtlest of tones for some reason. That's an interesting skill. But what did you mean he's preoccupied with Tenmataro? I'm not exactly sure, but it's like he was obsessed with the thought of Tenmataro. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway. Everywhere we turn, it's Tenmataro this, Tenmataro that. We should go talk to the mayor too. Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Tenmataro. Oh man, visiting hours are over. You established this. You can't talk to him. Something wrong, Apollo? Where did your enthusiasm go? What am I doing asking the mayor if he has ever thought about releasing Tenmataro? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. At worst, ugh. Oh, he's here. Oh, never mind. Cops just don't give a fuck. It's so nice to finally meet you. I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Tenma. Taro. Oh, yes. I look forward to working with you, too. Eek. Glad you didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name. Apollo, he's just as kind as gentle-looking as I'd imagined. Luckily for you, after that blunder you just made. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. There are rumors going about how you want to, or did, set Tenmataro free. What utter nonsense. Yikes. They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you. A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he? What he really needs to work on are his people skills. So rumor has it that you want the merger, to push the merger through in order to release Tenmataro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? Grr. Sorry if I offended you. So, that's the talk around town, is it? I can see how that would make you angry. What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this? I must break out of here at once. Her tormentors must be taught a lesson. Oh, wait, first we have to get you a not guilty verdict. Don't try to stop me. This is about a father's duty to his darling daughter. Hold tight. Relax. Look out for your daughter until we can get you free. Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself. Oh boy. They'd probably call him the SWAT team if he showed up at their school. Oh, right. I want to ask about the reason behind the merger.
It seems like you were rather forceful in pushing for the municipal merger. Did you really want Ninetales Vale that badly?
Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism.
Wait. Am I feeling what I think I'm feeling?
Sure, I played a bit of hardball, but only when I deemed it necessary.
I knew it. My bracelet's reacted. What is it, Apollo? Mayor Tenman, I might be telling the whole truth. Really? How can you tell? People invariably tense up when they lie. That's where my bracelet here comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense, because it begins to feel tight on my arm. No way! You can do that? Wait, so you believe me? Just like that? Sure, each of us has our own special gifts. Oh yeah, Athena has a gift too, her special sense of hearing. Still, what do you think the mayor is lying about? I don't know, but it's our job to find out. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. First, touch my bracelet. Alright, now let's give it a whirl. It's back to this skip mechanic. Yes, I remember this feeling of intense concentration. The ability to see the smallest twitch, the slightest frown that no one else can see. Now, Mayor Tenma was lying somewhere in that statement he just made. And when he lied, a certain habit made itself clear just under his right eye. I just have to shift my viewpoint up and focus on that area. This is the right eye. Alright, I've got him now. His nervous towel should appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. I gotta pore over every word he says and wait for it to appear. And when it does, I'll perceive it. Come on. Ah!
Gotcha!
Mr. Mayor, please. You can trust us with the truth.
The truth? I don't understand.
When you mentioned tourism, the bottom of your right eye started twitching.
What nonsense is this? So what if it did?
Please tell us more about your merger bid.
What more is there to tell?
Why were you really seeking to merge with Ninetales Vale?
I already told you. Tourism. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite the prize.
You really don't trust us, do you?
What are you talking about? The village has been hot property ever since the monster craze started, has it not?
I think you've yet to realize that what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say that the monster craze really revitalized Ninetales Vale, so you felt it would be an attractive prize for its tourism. But that would contradict this. Ah, this is what made it a craze. The monster craze in Ninetales Vale is a very recent phenomenon. It was sparked when the amazing Ninetales rose up against the municipal merger. The village was practically a ghost town before then. Duh! So, you see, you couldn't have possibly seen it as an attractive prize for its tourism. What's the real reason behind your push to merge Nihonma Town with Ninetales Vale, huh?
Well,
Are you ready to tell me the truth now?
honestly, I never wanted to pursue the merger in the first place. But I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie.
Protect her from what?
I received a threat. It said either I go through with the merger, or my Jinxie dies.
What? How awful! Who would do such a thing?
I don't know. But whoever blackmailed me must be connected to the murder.
Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer could be one and the same?
Alderman QB was immensely popular, so you have to ask, who would want him dead? The blackmailer who wanted the merger at all costs had all the motive in the world.
But why go from blackmail to murder? The merger protests won't disappear just because the alderman was killed.
Could it be? What if there was another reason for the murder?
Like what?
Maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman QB's secret identity, and his secret identity was a threat to the blackmailer's murder scheme.
What do secret identities have to do with anything, Apollo?
I have evidence revealing the alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. I gotta present evidence revealing your identity. This.
Mayor Tenma, please take a look at this if you would.
That's the Amazing Nine-Tails' mask. What is the meaning of this?
This mask was almost definitely at the crime scene. And there was some white hair inside.
White hair, you say?
There was but one person with white hair in the manor that day.
What are you saying?
You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex QB, the Amazing Nine-Tails himself.
No way! The alderman was impossible.
Wait, come to think of it, Alderman QB was a former pro wrestler. So the blackmailer turned killer when he discovered the alderman's secret identity. Didn't I just say that? But yeah, the Amazing Nine-Tails was a threat to the blackmailer's scheme. He opposed the merger, and as a result, single-handedly sparked the monster craze. Even so, what was the mask doing at the crime scene? There had been an event at the manor, and maybe Alderman QB had taken part in it, if you get my drift.
This is absurd.
Mr. Mayor, do you have proof of the threat that was made against you?
Yes, a blackmail letter. Unfortunately, it disappeared after the murder. I'd been carrying it around in my briefcase, but now it's suddenly vanished.
The blackmailer must have taken it with him after they killed the alderman. Well, at least we're clearly established the killer's motive. Mayor Tenma, visiting hours are over.
It would appear this meeting is adjourned.
Apollo, do you really think the Tenma Taro that Jinxie saw is the killer? I don't know. All I know is there is no such thing as monsters. What about that newspaper article? Could the killer have purposely freed Tenma Taro to do their dirty work? Oh, come on! There wasn't any Tenma Taro to release it in the first place. Yes, but the only suspects the police have right now are the mayor and a yokai. We'll probably be arguing whether there was a yokai involved in court tomorrow. I can already see that look of disbelief on the judge's face. Bro! Nah, he's not good. I mean, maybe the judge, but like, come on. That's a perfect court. Apollo, are you alright? I'm fine, I'm fine. I'll think of something. I better, because I can't very well say a flying demon was the killer. Phoenix Wright cross-examined a clown who said that he saw the killer fucking fly away! At this point, the only thing I know for sure is tomorrow is going to be one doozy of a trial. Okay, we're done, aren't we? Yeah, we're done. Whew. That was exhausting. I'm going to get a tea.